Poland Daily Business Edition. We will talk tonight about the retail sales that apparently slows down in Poland. Professor Zbigniew Krysiak of Warsaw School of Economics is our guest, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, nice to
and
be here.
Can we really say that analysts expected 3.9 growth of the retail in March, yet the result is 3.1 and the alarm bells are ringing? Are they right, or is premature?
No, it's premature. I think this is a little bit seasonal, situation, and this is after the match, and we are going, to have, in April, basically, the Easter. So before the Easter, usually people are spending more money. Additionally, we need to remember that, our demand and, basically the appetite for consumption and the spendings were growing over the last, years. So we are on the much more higher level so we don't need to expect, that it's going to be so fast. But still, the 3.1 or 3.6, this is almost in the range of the error.
Right. If you look a little bit to the earlier February results, they say it was 6.5 growth comparing to the February of 2018 growth in the retail sales. And then we read the stories about perfectly developing Polish economy. Right now we hear that it's slowing down. But the basics are important. Is this particular economy in health position? Is the prospective growth secure in terms of 10, 20 years, according to you?
Yeah, I would say that, we can, expect, very stable growth, even if it's not going to be over each year, 5%, but, it seems to be that's going to be between 3 or 4%. It's good enough. We can, as well observe that, the people are spending more money on the investment goods. So like, a different households, equipment, and less for goods which are not so much added value, let's say, in that word. So it seems if the household equipment or the furniture, so things like that, are more, demanded, then as well, our structure of the industry, structure of the production is more positive. So just switching to a trend related to the investment, which probably analysts speaking about just the number, the overall number 3.1 instead of 3.9, they didn't, highlight it enough that, most important is that the structure of the demand is just bringing, the industry and the production to the more investment goods. So which is a very expected, basically process, because we like to have basically demand and spending of money, not only for just a basic consumption. Okay, basic consumption is better than people eat less and more healthy, or just spend more money on households equipment, which is
preferably manufactured in Poland.
Manufactured in Poland, right?
Now, this will require some special program to make people aware that if they buy Polish things, they are spinning up economy. If they buy things that are imported, they are basically giving their wealth to somebody else in exchange for goods.
Yeah, this is a good point. This is as well a process we basically run in Poland, and we need to highlight that, and we need to, I suggest for the government to make a more investment in the promotion of that approach, because as you said, yes, the spending, is just the demand, spending the money. It turns our production, Polish company production, to investments. If we just spend money for goods which are just imported from the outside, you know, we feed the other economies like Germany. So be very, I mean, smart to do that. And we as well would like to challenge all different institutions and our companies and our, I mean, customers to think about that, you know, that this is going to be additional added value if we buy Polish products. They are sometimes, you know, the local governments, like for instance in Warsaw, the president of Warsaw, instead of buying, you know, the trains from the Polish companies, he's just buying the trains from Korea, which is not, this is a rather a destruction of our economy.
Yeah, you're saying about the Trumps in Warsaw, that's very controversial deal, and it's actually, we should have another conversation, particularly on that item issue, because it is strange, and there's lots of things to talk about, but our time is up, Mr. Professor, and thank you very much for coming to this show. That was it for tonight's Poland Daily Business.